What is good, guys? Matt from Duality Gaming here, giving you another video. This one is talking about Nintendo funding Beyond Good and Evil, a sequel. It's kind of I'm gonna read off the article and I'm gonna give my own opinion and whatnot, like I usually do. And I'm gonna kind of clickbait it a little bit, but not much, you know, just normal kind of thing. This is a kind of similar thing in terms of funding compared to Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 2 was a game that was not actually going to be funded, and Nintendo, I think, funded the IP and it became a Nintendo exclusive. And then idiots working at IGN and just the general public were asking when this is coming out on other consoles, even though it says published by Nintendo. And people were like, you never know. And it just goes back to the whole ignorance of just people in the gaming industry in general. And I'm just going off on a bit of a rant. If you don't know what I'm talking about in terms of a rant, go look at the release trailer of the reveal trailer of Pokemon Tournament, where on IGN, where the idiot says, "Do you think this is coming out on PS4?" He should have been fired. I don't care if I have to mention it 100 times. Anyway, this is coming from a Destructoid article. I can't really say much about it, but it says Ubisoft insists that the project has not been canned, and it brings it up multiple times each year. Let me just go off right now and say I've never actually played any of these games. The reason I'm actually bringing this up is purely because if Nintendo are funding this, this is most probably going to be an NX exclusive. And if it is, then it's another game that we know that is probably coming to the NX, alongside with Dragon Quest. I don't know which Dragon Quest it is, I'm sorry. But this is going to be quite interesting. Beyond Good and Evil, I don't actually remember when this came out. I think this was a PS2 game, and then I saw a HD remake on the PS3, which I don't know how well received that was. I think that was maybe a test for a sequel. But yeah, it's being funded by Nintendo. Now this is good for a lot of reasons. Actually, I'm just gonna click back on the audio recording. This is good for a lot of reasons. One, it shows that Nintendo, we're gonna have more games to play in Nintendo instead of the stereotypical, you know, Mario Kart, Mario, Donkey Kong, the occasional Zelda, or the annual Zelda. When I say annual, just one each generation, or two if we're lucky, or a bunch of remakes like this one. Just those kind of games. It shows that Nintendo is coming out of their shell. And I think the NX as well, from what my rumor video, if you haven't seen it, I recommend go seeing it. It's not far on the channel, so just scroll down. It may even be on the side of the video, where if that rumor list is true, it shows that there is an evolution in Nintendo where they are kind of realizing that they need to move forward instead of kind of staying in that thing they've been in since 1999 or whatever it is. Again, this is significant because, one, it's more games than Nintendo. Two, it shows that Nintendo are kind of interested in having other games on their platform, like Bayonetta. Hopefully people aren't ignorant this time and don't ask for this when it's on the PS4 and Xbox One, even though honestly, no one has asked for this game. I have not seen anyone ask for this game. It's the same with Bayonetta. No one asked for Bayonetta 2. As soon as it got announced that it was being on the Wii U, everyone said they wanted it on PS3 and Xbox 360. And that just kind of goes to show that it's just, I know this is going to sound really redundant, but it's a very childish mentality that is in this community, is where, oh, he has it, now I want it kind of thing. And I found that quite funny. And I feel we're going to see this on with Beyond Good and Evil 2 if it comes out for the NX exclusively, because it shows that Nintendo are you know, buying new games. Hopefully it's not just like one new one dead IP every generation. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Also, it is actually very significant that it is actually coming from Ubisoft, because Ubisoft are known for supporting Nintendo a lot. They did it a lot with the Wii U. I think they were the last major developer to stop supporting Nintendo, because they just kind of gave up on them. But Ubisoft are always quick to, you know, have games day one on the platform or the launch window of the platform, and I feel this would be a good addition to the game. Maybe it would be more at home on Nintendo, I don't know. Considering all the features that we've heard of the NX, it can be quite interesting. Obviously, I'm just saying it because it's quite relevant to the NX, and hopefully it's another game that is being kind of foreshadowed for the NX, or just kind of hinted at along with Dragon Quest. And I think I've seen Call of Duties and things like that, and maybe a Battlefield jump in there. So it's a very interesting year for Nintendo and the NX, and hopefully at E3 we see more. I know Game Developer Conference, is it GDC, is happening next week, and I don't think we're going to find more there, but definitely E3 we will. GDC is when I'm probably going to have more news to talk about than kind of the stuff we got now, because it's quite a quiet week. And I know this is a bit late, but hopefully we see more this year, and maybe this gets revealed along with Dragon Quest and all that. And I think it's just quite interesting to see, and it'll be really interesting to see how the year plays out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Check out the Facebook. We've been uploading a lot more videos. Check out the Instagram. I've been posting a lot more pictures on that and just kind of being a lot more active and seeing what people think. Sub to the video, channel. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you're going to be a bitch boy and just, you know, be a dick. Ultimately, guys, as I always say, have a nice day.